मुझको ना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Yesterday we have seen 5 verses from Dakshinamurty Stotram, and remaining 5 verses we'll try to finish today. What we have done in last 5 verses, I'll summarize in one or two sentences. First verse, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari. What is required is we have to understand the standpoint, and then problems will not be required to be solved, they get dissolved. First. What is the standpoint? See, we cannot live without body identification. No choice. Wise men are also identified with the body, otherwise people are also identified with the body. Now what is the difference? Difference is the otherwise people take themselves as body, live as body, for the body, on everybody. But the wise people, they do not live as the body, they are living through the body. This is the basic difference. So, I am body is not the problem. Only this body I am, that body I am not, what problem begins. See? This was the first thing. Second thing was, this world where from it has come from us, not from anywhere outside. And how the world comes? By creating 3 variables, time, space and object. So, in deep sleep, time, space and object do not exist. What is the waking experience? It begins with the projection of time, space and object. There is no time, no space, no object, only imagination. Thereafter, the third thing, Yasaiva Spuranam. So, everything that comes out is of 2 types, sentient and inert. Inert is because of the conditioning. The truth is not inert. And the sentient is not because of the conditioning. Truth is not sentient also. Be very attentive. This example we should clearly understand. See, probably I gave this example. We heat water by fire. Only the heat aspect is expressing through the water. Does it mean fire has got only heat? It has got light also. Now the same fire we apply to the wood. So when we apply to the wood, then in addition to the heat, light also comes. So is it a biasness on account of the fire or because of the conditioning through which it is expressing? So there are 2 types of conditioning. One is that wherein the Chetana, the consciousness cannot express as life. Other condition, it expresses only as existence. This is what we have to understand. Therefore, when we go beyond the conditioned expression, the truth is revealed. Then the 4th word told us, Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthita Mahadeepa Prabha Bhaswaram. Like in a pot, if there is one lamp and there are many holes, from a distance it looks as if there are many lights. In the same manner, there is but one life, and one life is alone expressing through the eyes as the seeing and hearing, etc. Therefore, there are not many bodies inside, there is only one. Now, work on this thing. Colors and forms are many, vision is one. Sense organs are many, mind is one. The likes and dislikes are many, I is one. I is present and absent in waking and dream, but I, the pure consciousness, is only one. This journey from many to the one is the spiritual practice. Thereafter, what are the wrong notions that people carry? Deham pranam apindriyanyapi jalam buddhim cha shunyam vidu. So there are many ways of looking at it. Somebody takes one cell to be the body, somebody says sense organs, and all kinds of things because they have not studied Bhranta Brusham Vadina. They are deluded and therefore they get lost in arguments. So we keep away from them and understand this is all Bhagwan's Leela going on. Don't get lost in this. Up to here we have seen. Now the sixth mantra we take. Rahu grasta divakarendu sadrusho maya samachhadanad sanmatra karanopasamharanato yo bhut sushupta puman pragasapsamiti prabodha samaye ya pratyabhijnayate tasmai Sri Gurumurtaye namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Be attentive. You know, in our Puranic stories, the event comes. Samudra Manthan was done, and in that the Amrutam also came. And the Asuras wanted it, so they picked it up and started running away. So the Suras were frustrated, so they invoked Lord Vishnu. See, they have taken it, what should we do? All gods are only crying fellows. They don't work hard. So they started crying. Then Bhagavan Vishnu come in the form of Mohini, and the Asuras were deluded. So they say, see, whatever you tell, that we'll agree. See how much one gets infatuated. So then this Mohini started giving nectar to the Suras, Devatas, and toward the Asuras only giving good smile, hi, hi, and giving. And the Rahu came to know this thing. And then what the Rahu did, he entered in between sun and the moon. And when that nectar was given to him, he drank it, and immediately he was told he is not a Sura, he is Asura. So Vishnu Bhagwan cut his head. Therefore, Rahu is only head, no body. And because of this, now the Rahu is extremely angry and frustrated. And therefore, he wants to eat sun and the moon. And therefore, when the Rahu eats the sun, it is an eclipse. This is the story is. Now, what happens? When the sun is eaten by, say, the Rahu, because he doesn't have the body, he comes out. And again the eclipse goes away. This is the story. Now, apply this story in our life. We are that sun, the pure conscious existence. Rahu grasta divakarendu sadrusho maya samachhadanad. We are under the influence of the Maya. What is that Maya? Maya is working through the limitations of the body, etc., and mistaking that to be the ultimate. That is the Maya. Miyate anaya ya sa Maya. Whatever we gain knowledge through our faculties and we imagine that is the ultimate, that is the Maya. For example, one boy asked me this question. You people talk about Shraddha, it is a blind faith. I don't have blind faith. I said, be cool. I'll ask you some question. You reply me. Do you know where from you are dropped in this world? Have you seen where from you have come? Somebody tells you, she is your mother. Don't you accept it? Do you know or accept it blindly? Then that mother tells, this person is your father. Mom, I don't believe. See, friends, our very existence is based on the blind faith. And blind faith is inner strength. It is not a weakness. Don't we have blind faith on your GPS? See? We follow that. Suppose we say, I don't believe in GPS, then you will not use it. So we begin our journey with the blind faith. Therefore, here we have to start with this thing. That whatever is seen by the eyes, that alone is the truth. If I have not seen, I don't believe, then your very existence is doubtful. This influence of our sense organs, our mind, our intellect is the Maya. You may have seen also, heard also, maybe about 6, 7 years before, when I was in England, one person asked me this question. Do you know these days there is a topic, the God particle? That was a big, hot cake that time, God particle. I said, I don't study and read stupid things. He said, do you think those great scientists are talking about stupid? I said, they are maha stupid. How come? Then I asked him, what is God? God is infinite. Yes. What is the fraction of infinite? You can only imagine fractions in the infinite. And where is the place for particle? Now, why this happens? Because they are extremely objective in their approach. This is the subjective science, not the objective one. And therefore, they say, unless I understand, I will not accept. You cannot understand. It is something like this. Unless I have seen my eyes with my own eyes, I don't believe that I have eyes. Try. Eyes can see everything else. They cannot see themselves. Therefore, we told you, knowledge where knower is not born is the truth. Experience where experiencer is not born is the truth. Therefore, Maya, Maya Samachadanar. We are so much obsessed, overpowered by our sense organs, our mind, our intellect. Sense organs are objective instruments. Mind is emotional instrument. The intellect is a conceptual instrument. The truth is neither an object, nor an emotion, nor a concept. The truth is. And therefore, such people, they are too much obsessed and overpowered by this. Then after, what happens? Sanmatra karanopasamharanataha yo bhu sushupta puman. So when we go to sleep, don't go. What is the process of going to sleep? First, we drop the world. One layer of Maya is rejected. The second layer of Maya, all our possessions we drop. Then third layer of Maya, all relations drop. Then fourth layer of Maya, our house we drop. Then fifth layer of Maya, the quilt below which we have gone, that is dropped. And the last layer remains, that I want to sleep. Till such time, this I is alive, sleep doesn't begin. And when everything is dropped, that which is existing in the absence of everything is the truth. Sanmatra, only existence. We all know existence of. We all know knowledge of. We all know experience of. Drop that off part. Knowledge, experience, that's it. I have not forgotten, don't sympathize with me. This experience, which you cannot spell it out, what it is like. This is what I said here. Sanmatra, only existence, not existence of body, existence of pain, existence of celebration. No. Sanmatra. Matra means only. Karana upasamharanataha. Because we are slowly withdrawn all our faculties. See, friends. Then, yo bhut sushupta puman. Then we say, now this person slept. Meaning, everything is withdrawn, nothing is there. Thereafter, pragas sapsamiti prabodha samaye ya pratyabhidnyayate. Then he wakes up. And what does he? Pratyabhidnyayate means he remembers. What he remembers? Hey, I was sleeping where time, space and object were not there. Now be attentive. Today I was talking to my boss, Sanjay. He asked me, Swamiji, you should explain it. It is a very good thing. Maybe by mistake he has understood. See? World is created when there is a movement. In deep sleep, entry, event number 1. Thereafter, no event, no world. And you know the beauty? We all know this. But we know this we do not know. Therefore, any Tom, Dick, and Harry who wants to do meditation, what is his meditation understanding? Sit quiet. Meaning, no movement. And then there should not be thoughts. Why? Seeing by the eyes, is it a problem? Go to the eye doctor and say, Doctor Saab, I see with my eyes. It's not a problem. Similarly, if the thoughts come in the mind, now where they will come? No, in the nose, you blow them out. They have to come in the mind. That is not a problem. Problem is our misunderstanding. This is the foundation. Wherever there is a movement, world is created. Now take this example. During Diwali, we take that fuljadi in our hand, is it not? It's dark. And only you hold it steady. One experience we have got, there is one spot sparkling. Then move it. When you move, you see a circle, a ring. Is that ring existing? So that ring is created because of the movement. Be very attentive. Exactly the same way, we create this world by honoring the sequence in life. See? From here I have to go home, and after that some people are coming for food. I hope that food will be enough. Should I make rasam out of the sambar? I don't know. How simple it is. Therefore, how to do this? We have to understand this. People normally complain about mind. Don't complain. Learn what exactly the mind is. Thoughts are not problem. Number 1. The flow of thought is a problem. We take bath in Ganges, no problem. But when the Ganges are in floods, then we are not carried away by water. We are carried away by the flow of water. See how important it is to know. In the same manner, thoughts are not problem. Then the question comes, how the thought flow is created? Whenever thoughts are pertaining to something finite, thoughts are bred. Thought breeding begins. See? I had to go there, one thought. But I hope I will reach in time, second thought. But suppose I don't do third thought, But suppose one after another keeps on breeding. Now take other thing. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. My friends, don't create a flow of thoughts. And for that, our great scriptures have told us something very simple, technical. Chant Lord's name not as a punishment. But while doing that, we have to work on the mind. Like what? You chant Lord's name, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep quiet. Before the second thought erupts, again slowly, Om Namah Shivaya. This chanting of mantra is like what? When the road is straight, no traffic, no nothing, and you are going in a wonderful car, Tesla, and then after some time, lullaby effect comes, and the car goes here and there, and in on the road somewhere there are speed breakers. Cut, 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 cut. Exactly the same way, when you are getting carried away by the worldly thoughts, let there be a speed breaker of Lord's name. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Thoughts will not be a problem. Therefore, when we thus understand this clearly, that we can very distinctly experience waking has come and gone, dream has come and gone, deep sleep has come and gone, samadhi came and ended, we are the same. You know what is the problem? Problem is we want to do something. That doing is a rogue, it is a disease. And such people get lost only in all kinds of things, like the Kundali. See? What is the Kundali? One person asked me this question in San Jose. Swamiji, what is your opinion about Kundali? I said, I have no opinion. I don't opine on stupid things. Do you think that is a graha? I said, look here, I am not telling anything. I don't know, I don't talk on the topic. But please tell. I said, now look here, a simple thing. Whether the cosmic placement of the various galaxy and everything, I have no authority to talk. So I don't talk. But that doesn't mean that I deny that I accept it. It is there. There are so many things in this world. Do we have to opine on everything? No need. But then, many people, they say, because of this graha is there, that graha is there, what do you think? I said, I know only one graha, Duragraha. Obsessed with everything. Therefore, don't get lost in all these things. Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Then in the seventh mantra, the teacher says, Balyadishvapi Jagradadishu Tatha Sarvasvavasthasvapi Vyavrutta Svanuvartamanam Hem Ityantas Purantam Sada Swatmanam Prakati Karoti Vajatam Yo Mudraya Bhadraya Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Now see, Balyadishu. We all have gone through so many stages. See? The newly born child is called a Shishu, isn't it? Do you know why it's called a Shishu? He does she and shu anywhere. Shishu. So that body has changed. Then came the Komaravastha. Then that has changed. Then came the teenage. That has changed. Then came the middle age. That has gone. Now the old age. Swamiji, stop there. That old body will also go. Dhiras tatra namuyati. If you just think simple ways, very simple friend, spirituality is application of common sense. See? What is the common sense? That which at the beginning has to end. Now what a great thing about it. So, when we write anything, what is the thing we write? DOB, date of birth, beginning. That means before that I was not there. So if you have begun, it will end. Same thing, meditation. We do meditation and then meditation is over. So half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. People don't understand. I am doing meditation, they disturb. See, remember this thing. Don't get carried away by doing anything. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Upasana is done. Bhakti is not done. Upasana is action oriented. Devotion is experience. See? When you do any actions, subject to modification and change. But devotion, love is not subject to modification and change. In action, there is a possibility of fall. In experience, no possibility of fall. For example, a boy loves a girl. So what they call, I love her. Then what happened? I have fallen in love. Are, kahan lag gaya? No, I got married. Oh, the fall in love being a verb ended up in marriage. Then the mother also loves the child, but the mother does not fall in love. She rises in love. Devotion is not an action. A devotee is in tune with the divine all the time. See? Therefore, Balyadishu, through all the stages of life, there is one continuous thread which has never forsaken us. Then Jagradadishu, then waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Friends, if you can just work on it, it will be a great favor to yourself. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, 15th verse. Bhagavan says, Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha. I am the very heart of everything, everybody. And I only support. Smriti jnanam apohanancha. Smriti dream, jnanam waking, apohanam deep sleep, chakarat samadhi. I only support all the four. Therefore, sarvaihi vedaihi. Vedya, what is worthy of knowing? Aham eva vedyaha. Who is this I? See? We are a poultry farm inside. Constantly, observe this thing. When we talk to ourselves, what we do? We raise a question, we answer it. If he says like that, then I will tell like that. But if he says that, then I am not going to keep quiet. And nothing is there. Such people call themselves to be sentimental, ready to become mental after some time. Like kacha aam, paka aam, like that. Therefore, I told you yesterday, try this. Commode yoga. Do not talk to yourself. Give it a try. Movement will stop, everything is over. I'll tell you something which hardly anybody can think about it. Our earth is surrounded by air. How long? Up to a particular distance. Beyond that, there is no air. But space is there. Tasmat atmanaha akasha sambhutaha akashad vayu vayoragni agneirapaha adbhya prithvi. One by one it comes. So space is no movement. And what is air? Movement. Movement cannot be existing without the immovable substratum. Childhood has come and gone, movement. Middle age come and gone, movement. But the substratum that we are, ever the same. Four things we don't experience. Birth we don't experience. Growth we don't experience. When somebody tells us, see, in one of the marriages, I was sitting in the audience and marriage thing was going on the stage. And one small girl came and she told the person, old man sitting next to me, Dadaji, ऊपर चलो ना सब बुला रहे हैं आपको. Don't call me Dadaji before everybody. Call me uncle. अरे बुढ़ाऊ, uncle. See, all old people have that greatness, I don't feel old. It's a tragedy for the society. Old people must experience old age, isn't it? See? Because we have neither the experience of birth, nor growth, nor do we have the experience of death. And ultimate, we cannot experience absence. That which supports the absence is the ultimate presence. See? Past you drop, future you drop, past and future are tenses. What remains is present tense. Present tense without the past and the future cannot be a tense. It is only presence. This is what our happy mantra tells. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. The more we become aware, balyadishu, jagrada, sarvasu avasthasu api, and all the experiences that we have gone through, health, disease, joy, sorrows, in and through, all of them were supported by one reality, and vyavrutta sanuvartamana aha ityanta spurantam sada. So, when there is a joy, I am happy. Misery, I am miserable. Gain, I am gainful. Loss, I have lost. Everywhere, this I factor is born. Then you have got a max factor. In Vedanta, we have got I factor. And this I factor is maximum for us. There are I max factor. See? Therefore, I told you simple thing. Experience without experiencer. Samsara is not created. Therefore, Swatmanam prakati karoti vajatam yo mudraya bhadraya. So when we thus focus our attention not on why this is happening, but ask to whom it is happening. Be attentive. It is the husband miserable or the man miserable. We all know what we are. We have to know who we are. So I am a man. Then with the conditioning of the wife, I have become a husband. See? So Swatmanam prakati karoti. Now when we are living in this relative world, but do not get overpowered by the relations. Meaning what? Karnataka. Karnataka means as if, like now, as if you are listening. Sanjay told me, Swamiji, we are put everywhere, but I don't know when people will come or not. But at least we are three at home, we can talk. I said, look here, I am expert in talking to the virtual audience. Do you think this is actual audience? No, virtual. It's not real. Because the mind is going here and there. Now, I have been talking for last 34 minutes. How many minutes you have heard? Huh? Even this is not heard. The mind is running here and there. Therefore, Swatmanam prakati karoti bhajatam yo mudraya bhadraya. And the first day I told you Bhadra Mudra. I must be separated from the mind. So I am happy, miserable, gone. I separated from the prana, hunger, thirst, gone. I separated from the body, man, woman, gone. And when this I is separated, where does it go? It goes back to happiness. Remember this Bhadra Mudra. We do nothing. Tyage naike amritatva manashu. We have discarded our all joy, sorrows of the mind. Now I have to sleep, nothing more. Then hunger, thirst discarded. And body identification discarded. But we continue to exist. See, friends, normally what happens? We only complain about the mind. Don't complain. Work on the mind. Then we will discover so many things. Number one, whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the source of disturbance for us. Like sometimes the children run here and there, they talk. If we are given undue value and importance to absolute silence, we will be disturbed. See? If you give importance to discipline, you will be miserable throughout life. If you are obsessed with punctuality, you will be punctually miserable. You will never miss it. See, friends, we have to learn this simple technique. ये ऐसा ही है. Those who get disturbed because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. Don't try to improve this world. This world has always been like this thing. Don't waste your time. We are here for our evolution. And all that happens here is a byproduct. See? Like we have, for example, cow in our house or in our farm. Cow is for what? Milk. But there are people who are interested more in cow dung and urine. See? If you walk spiritual path, because of your presence, if others are benefited, it is a cow dung and urine. Therefore, social work is not spirituality. See, friends, it is very important to know. Once I was going in Maharashtra somewhere in my friend's car, and his old mother-in-law was there. And the driver was driving, and I was sitting in the front, my friend and his mother-in-law sitting behind. Something happened to the car, we have to stop. Then he said, no, I will take 10 minutes because it has become puncture, I have to change it. I said, okay, no problem. So I came out and I saw there was one cattle farm. So just for a time pass, I wanted to go there. Now this old lady, Swamiji, where are you going? I said, I'm just walking there. Now what is that? I said, I don't know, we'll find out. So I went, oh, it's a cow farm. Wait. Old lady took, came back to the car, took a 2-liter Bisleri bottle, emptied the whole thing on the road, and took that empty bottle. Swamiji, I want to collect Gomutra. I said, Ram. Now the whole journey will be taking bath in Gomutra. Then I said, Amma, these cows are not Indian cows, They are Jersey and all kinds. They are not Indian cows. So I said, they don't give Gomutra. They give urine. Chi, I don't want urine. See, wisdom. See, friends, the purpose of the cow is milk. Cow dung, and you will get it free. You walk spiritual path. Friends, if you take Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidaji has not written Ramcharitmanas for propagation of Ramayana. He clearly writes, Swantas Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gatha. See, one young boy asked me this question. You are giving lectures, but people don't change, what do you feel? How do you feel? I said, I don't want them to change. They should continue to be miserable. Then my market is maintained. See? Do you know the doctor's prayers? Sarve Vahantu Rogina. They never like unhealthy, healthy people. Healthy kahin ka, ja. Friends, whatever I am talking, who is the first person to hear? Me. If my words do not influence me, will they influence others? See, friends, spiritual life is not for teaching others, for ourselves. Therefore, Swatmanam prakati karoti vajatam yo mudraya bhadraya. Then we come to know, whenever we have given importance to anything or anybody, that becomes the source of disturbance. Fundamental rule. Once I was going around the Narmada Pradakshina, somewhere, lot of mud, and I had to go through. So I had to lift my khada in my hand and walk through. Almost maybe about 10 inches or 12 inches deep. So I had to somehow go. When I went across that area, then I washed my feet and all that. And after 2 days or so, the foot started giving pain. So I was limping. So my friend said, "Swami, what happened to you?" I said, "I don't know, yeah, there's some pain." Then he washed the foot and then saw. He said, "Hey, some uh, nail has gone or some thorn has gone inside." So then he removed it. Then I said, "Now what?" He said, "Nothing. It is okay now. It will take care of its own." That gave me the wisdom. When a foreign body enters the tissue reacts. And reaction is in the form of swelling, becoming tender, becoming painful. The moment the foreign body is removed, it is normal. Apply the same principle to the mind. When a foreign body enters the mind starts reacting. Reaction of the mind is a thought. This we understand. Nail going in the foot. But how the worldly things can go in the mind? They go in the mind when we give undue importance to anything in this world. Therefore, our Mahamantra, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Hey, don't try to improve anybody. God failed to improve us. And we want to improve others. See, friends. Therefore, Swatmanam prakati karoti vajatam yo mudraya bhadraya. So again and again we have to remind ourselves, don't get lost too much in this world. Thereafter, in the 8th mantra, the teacher says, Vishvam pashyati karya karanataya swaswami sambandhatah शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राद्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जागृतिवाय एष पुरुषो माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. Intellectuals suffer in their life intelligently. They cannot go beyond the scope of cause and effect. But Swamiji, why in my life only these things happen? Cause and effect. Then you come to know this is happening because of my neighbor. Once you have established the cause, then you will be only thinking about either remove him or I should go. Be attentive. Do not get lost in cause and effect. Then, how do we approach? Very simple. Learn from every experience of life. Then you go beyond cause and effect. For example, during childhood, we have sometimes touched the fire and our hand got burned. Has anybody ever asked this question, why the fire is hot? We don't ask. We accept fire is hot. Thereafter, we start thinking, this fire which is hot, how to deal with it? Now apply the same principle. See? Why my husband is always angry? No, he is angry. Don't ask why. Now deal with him. Make fool of him and be happy. I tell you how the things happen, God knows. I was in Delhi in some school, had some function. After that, I was supposed to be dropped somewhere. So one lady, probably from Andhra or Tamil Nadu, teacher, she was assigned the job, drop Swamiji to his house. So when she was driving, and I don't know why did I say, I asked her, I said, Mama, how is the Cold War at home? I don't know why did I ask, but I did say. The moment I say, how is the Cold War at home, she pulled the car. Swamiji, you know everything? Did anybody tell you? I said, no, Mama, I just say, it's a leakage of my mouth. Please don't worry. Come on. No. But that is true. We are having Cold War at home. We stay under the same roof, but we are not on talking terms. I don't know what to do. I'm frustrated. I said, look here, I'll tell you something, but don't tell my name. I want to keep it as a secret. He said, okay. I said, husbands are dumb. They are required to be fooled. So what to do? When he is getting ready to go to office, take out the clothes, whatever you want to wear him. When he, don't put it, you put this is look, see, this is nice on you. And this shirt will be wonderful. And show me your hanky. Yesterday's hanky, no, this is fresh for you. And spray on that big on spray and give you. Friends, husbands like babying. The reason is, when the child is born, attention towards them is zeroed. And they feel lost. घर में कोई पूछता ही नहीं हमको. And I said, you try this and then let me know. And she, because she was really having a minus degree Cold War, so she started that. She came to my place within a period of about 15-20 days. She said, Swamiji, I have come to give you Dakshina. I said, what I have done? No. I have tried all the psychologists, psychiatrists, everything. Nobody could help me. And your technique without medication. What do you call this technique? I said, this is called be fooling. When you know he is like that, why don't you accept him as he is? Why? Because the sky is too high. There is no answer to why. We all get lost only in this thing. Therefore, Vishwam Pashyati Karya Karanataya. Don't get lost why. It is like this only. See? Once you take this approach in life, you will stop complaining. Our Mahamantra, living at zero complaint level. See, our Sanjay was asking me, Swamiji, you are a most wonderful guest. No difficulty, no demands of any kind. I said, I got a very simple rule. The rule is, write off your rights on everybody in this world before they perform your rights right now. We have no right on anybody in this world. Give it a try. Like I go and stay in so many houses. Now you tell me they are taking care of me like their own child. What right I have got on them? So on the contrary, I am obliged. Therefore, you are all my gurus. In spite you are in your samsara, you have got all your problems, yet you find time for walking the spiritual path. And I am a full-timer. And yet I complain. No. The day you write off your rights, you have done a great favor to yourself. What is the right? Karya Karana. But is it not the duty of the husband to take care of the wife? No, it is not a duty. It is a punishment. Now the wives will hit me. See, friends, don't take life too seriously. Live lightly in the light of wisdom. See? Vishwam Pashyati Karya Karanataya. Karya Karana Mithya. Cause and effect is an illusion. One digitally downloaded son was scolded by the father. I gave you birth and you behave like this with me? The digital downloaded character said, Dad, enough is enough. Who called you father or dad before my birth? Nobody. You are dad because of me. So I am your father. See? Therefore, The father is because of the son or the son is because of the father. Karya Karan Mithya. See, my friends, don't get lost in all these things. Why? There is nothing like why. ऐसा ही होता है. So, Vishwam Pashyati Karya Karanataya. Now, what is the Karya Karan? Swaswami Sambandataha. I am the Swami, others are my servant, they should behave properly. Then the second thing, Shishya Acharyataya. I am the Guru, you are disciple. See, friends, don't create these things. Remember this principle of Guru. Don't hang your Guru on the wall. Keep him away. No. The food is in your plate. Where is the hunger? In the pate. By looking at the food, will your hunger go? That food must be lifted from the plate, must disappear in the pate. Then only. In the same manner, external Guru can do nothing. You have to learn. See, Guru can reject the disciple. This is what he thinks. But it is a total failure. Take example of Ekalavya. Dronacharya rejected him. I don't want to teach you. He said, who cares? You are not outside. You are inside me. The real Guru is when we are able to learn from every experience of our life. In Kaivalya Upanishad, the mantra comes, Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham. Hey Guru Maharaj, teach me Brahma Vidya. And Guru Maharaj says, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Davaihi. You learn, I can't teach you. So that learning ability is the Guru. And then there is infinite number of Gurus in this world. See, like Dattatreya Bhagwan says, from the space he learned, from the water he learned, from the fire he learned, from everything he learned. Guru can never teach, and he cannot stop disciple from learning. He cannot stop. Therefore, Shishya Acharya, don't get caught up in this spurious relationship and lead all the time a life of fearful existence. Guru Maharaj, no. Two things yesterday also I told you. Let there be no guilt in your mind. Guilt is a terrible thing. In the old age, these two principles trouble a person. Kimahagam sadhuna karavam, kimaham papam akaravam iti. When I was young, why did I do the wrong things? When I was young, why I did not follow the right ways? But in the old age, other than regrets, we have nothing in our hands. And that regretful existence is worse than death. See, friends. Therefore, learn from every experience. Then every experience is our Guru. Like fire becomes our Guru when you touch it burns. So you have learned, then you will not touch the fire again. The more you take this approach to spiritual life, one thing I'll tell you, and I promise you, you will never do it. See my confidence. Make a beautiful copy and write on the cover page the title of that copy, what I have learned today. And from the first page start. Only one thing per day you have to learn. Don't write a thesis. Maybe one line is enough. Today I have learned this thing. Close it. In a year, you would have learned 365 things. And even then, if we don't grow wise, manufacturer's defect. You can't do anything. What is important is we have to learn. See, like many of you are in IT. You know many great IT giants, they have not studied. They have learned. See, you take your Steve Jobs. He did not go and learn. No. He learned. There is one young boy, child rather, Subrato, Subrato Isaac. He addressed a convocation because he is a doctorate and he is maybe up to this height among the tall stalwarts. He walks with a dignity, with a necktie and thing, and he can discuss with any international level scientist. See? If we take this position in our life, then we have to keep learning. And then only we walk the spiritual path. So, Shishyacharyataya tathaiva pitruputradyatmana bhedataha. Now here I'll tell you something which you may not like, but who cares? Who needs whom? Is the rule. Whether the children need the parents or the parents need the children. Answer to yourself. See? Those children who do not have parents, do you think they stop growing? Hey, why are you not growing? No parents. No. So if we have some need, whenever we are in need, we cannot be arrogant. Whenever we are in need, we are submissive. Whenever we are in need, we are decent. This time when I came to USA, at Virginia, this Washington Dulles airport, there was a huge crowd in immigration, maybe about 300-400 people. 2-3 flights came simultaneously. So I was maybe about 15-20 number, and then my number will come. That time, all the immigration officers walked out. Today we are tired, we have done sufficiently, no, we can't work more. So there was only one in charge lady, she had no choice. So we were all held up till some arrangement is made. It took more than 45 minutes. We were all standing there. And in that 45 minutes, nobody complained, nobody shouted, nobody nothing, because our need to enter America. My friends, if we live in this world, it is our need that I help somebody. It is my need that I come and talk to you. You don't need me, I know it. See, friends, so whenever we have this principle in our life, whatever we do, nobody needs us. It is our need. Then that arrogance will disappear. Humility is natural. And when humility is natural, humiliation never happens in life. See, friends, therefore, Pitruputra Datmana Bhedataha. We need everything in this world, therefore live with a decent way. It's okay. Sometimes somebody listens, doesn't listen. We accept. Then, Sapne Jagrati Vaya Esha Purusho Maya Paribhramitaha. The further very important thing, we never dream our dream as a dream. During the dream, it is a solid reality. See? After the dream is over, it was just a dream. But there are some people who get influenced even by the dream. And they come to us, and I get a chance to cut their pocket. Swamiji had a very bad dream, one big cobra came in the dream and climbed on my chest, and straight away went to the jugular, took it out and started drinking my blood like Coca-Cola. Oh God, I don't know what is going to happen, Swamiji, and my dream broke that time. Now, Swamiji, what will happen? That is my question. What will happen to cobra? When your blood has taken by somebody cannot survive. See, friends. During the dream, whatever may happen, good or bad, in waking, it is just a dream. Exactly the same way, this waking world, achievements and failures. There was a Guru Maharaj. He got up in the morning, started crying. All the disciples, Maharaj, why are you crying? I had a very bad dream, very bad dream. Anyway, you told the dream is illusion. Why you worry? No, 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 no. You allow me to talk. Yes. I had a very bad dream that I had dreamed I am a butterfly. He said, anyway, it was a dream. Now, please teach us. He said, no. My question is whether your guru dreamt as he is a butterfly or the butterfly is dreaming that he is a guru. You tell me now. On the basis of this, Ashtavakra Gita is born. See, friends, don't give too much importance to these worldly experiences. They come and go. Try to remember something of your childhood because of which you fought with your brother, sister, you hit somebody and all that. Now you are grown up. Now you look back. Don't we feel how stupid I was? It is not a history. It is the reality now also. See, friends, therefore, Sapne Jagrati Vaya Esha Purusha Maya Paribhramitaha. We are under this wrong notion. Because of the delusion, illusions appear. Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshina Murtaye. Then everything is Paramatma. Bhurambasya Nalo Nilombar Maharnatho Himam Shuppuman Itya Bhati Chara Charatmakamidam Yaseva Murteshtakam. Nanyat Kinchana Vidyate Vimrushatam Yasmat Parasmat Vibhoho Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshina Murtaye. There are 8 forms in which Bhagwan appears. 5 great elements, sun, moon and every being. Ashtamurti. Ashtamurti Deva Pujanam. So, Nanyat Kinchana Vidyate Vimrushata. Vimrushata means he who thus starts reflecting. For him, other than Paramatma, there is nothing in this world. Like for a greedy person, wherever he goes, he thinks and talks only about money. Because his mind is only on money. In the same manner, for a seeker of truth, nobody other than God comes in our life. 1, 2 examples. If you get a toothache, understand it is God's grace. Because of the toothache, you will go to the dentist and then you will correct what is wrong. So the pain is not given to make us miserable, but to tell us, hey, something is wrong, go and correct it. Similarly, in the mind, if you get hurt, immediately don't become miserable. It is a warning, hey, you are doing something wrong, correct yourself. This is the meaning of God's grace recognition in our life. See? Therefore, Tasmai Sri Guru Murte, discover this grace everywhere and ultimately Sarvatmatva Sputi Kruta Vidam Yasmadamushminstave, because in this stotra it is told everything is only Paramatma, nothing else, and because this is told in this stotra, Tena, therefore, Asya Shravanat, every day you must chant Dakshinamurty Stotram, Shravanat, Tadartha Mananat. We have got a lot of talks on YouTube. Here also, before this I was in Alaska. There also we had number of talks on Dakshinamurty. Listen to them. Shravanat, Tadartha Mananat, Dhyanatcha Sankirtanat. Then what is Dhyana? Remain just quiet. In any posture doesn't matter. Don't try to experience something. Oh, I sat and then something garam went up there, It was a gas. No, when I sat down, I saw a light. But again the light never came. Bulb fuse. Remember one thumb rule, Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi's rule. Anything which comes and goes is the trick of mind. That which has never come and never gone is the truth. That which cannot be lost is the truth. Therefore, which need not be gained is the truth. Aheyam anupadeyam. See? Dhyanacha, therefore, dhyan dete hai, karte nahi. See? We say, na, be attentive. We don't say, do attentive. To be in awareness, not doing awareness. So, Sarvatmatva vibhuti sahitam syadishvaratam sataha. When you thus practice this again and again, all the dormant divine potentialities will start surfacing in our personality. And what is that? You will be happy, and anybody who comes in your contact will be happy. Friends, like two pieces, one of iron and other magnet. How do we know that they are different? When you put the magnet and lift it, so many iron filings will come with this. Iron comes alone. Such people, they are lonely in the crowd. If we can be at peace with ourselves and never lonely, we are walking the path in the right direction. Give it a try and be happy. With this we conclude. My attention was there because the puja time is there. Therefore, we conclude here. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.